We're keeping it rolling here in Access Carolina with an up-and-coming country musician in the Upstate who you're going to want to keep your eye on. And if you haven't heard him playing around town, well, today is your lucky day. Here in studio is none other than South Carolina Music Hall of Fame rising star inductee Luke Deuce. Welcome, Luce. Luke, we're happy to have you here.
Yes,
I just
ma'am.
mixed your names, Luke Deuce, Luce. Maybe that's the new nickname.
I get that a lot.
Well, I hope not. But you're definitely racking up a lot of awards and accolades recently in the country world. And I've seen you play at a variety of stages, but for someone maybe who hasn't, tell me a little bit more how you fell into the country world.
Well, I guess you could started with my mom.
Okay.
You could get up every morning, you'd hear some kind of music playing. It'd normally be old classic country. And
Yeah.
Dad always had these jams down in his shop ever since I was born, really. And I'd go down there, I'd probably like 3 years old, and beg Mom to take me down there so I could go listen to music for a while. And finally, it drug me in, and I wanted to start playing.
Oh, man. Well, I know a lot of people here in the South, pick up a guitar, play some country music, but creating an entire career out of it, it's bold. It's bold, Luke. So
Yes,
not only
ma'am.
just a couple years ago going full-time, a Pickens native, and yet sometimes travel to Nashville
Yes,
to do
ma'am.
a few things. Tell me about the success you've found out there so far.
So I think it's been about 2 years ago. We were playing a show over in Clemson, and this guy walked up to me and said, "Do you mind if I take a video of you and send it to a friend of mine?" I said, "No, absolutely, I don't mind at all." And we went back and forth with him for about 3 or 4 months, and he said, "I've got this guy I need to introduce you to." And that guy ended up being a guy named Keith Stegall. Keith is the CMA producer of the decade, has done everybody from Randy Travis to Alan Jackson to Bruno Mars.
Oh my gosh.
And we've been going up there for about a year now and writing every month with him.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my word. Well, you're definitely turning heads of all kinds, including Keith, and being inducted into the South Carolina Hall of Fame, Rising Star recipient, and most recently, the 2024 Josie Award nominee. What does that mean for you as such a young musician?
It is it's an incredible honor because for me, it gets me put in front of a lot of big names. And for a independent artist, it's probably one of the biggest things that can ever happen to you. And I'm really excited to go be a part of this.
Absolutely. And performing at the Hall of Fame there at Furman University. I saw you up there. I mean, talk about center stage. Were
Yes,
you
ma'am.
nervous? Do you like performing? I mean, you kind of seem reserved, but you got to have kind of that performance style, right?
Yes, ma'am. I was nervous to say the least.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, couldn't tell from the stage. Very, very impressive. And you've got a new single that we get to hear today. Tell me a little bit more about that.
So it's one that I'd been wanting to write for a very long time. It talks about being with your partner for a long time, and wherever they're going, you just want to follow right behind them.
Oh, very, very nice. Is that for anybody personal in your life?
Yes, ma'am. It's for my girlfriend.
Oh, well, I'm sure she plays that all the time, as
Yes,
she
ma'am.
should, in the shower, in the car. Very, very nice. Well, from small stages, Smiley's on the Rocks, Fire Forge, to larger platforms, the
Yes, ma'am.
Country Music Fest coming up. Being on that lineup, I mean, seeing your name, how exciting!
It's I started pinching myself in the morning, like, is this real? Am I dreaming? Do I need to wake up? But I'm really excited to play it.
Well, that's coming up here in October. Can't wait to see it. Are you going to be rolling out any new music for that? Are you writing like crazy right now?
So from here to the end of the year, if it's not every 3 weeks, it'll be every week. We'll have probably a new single or something coming out.
Okay, very,
Yes,
very
ma'am.
nice. And I know we're going to hear that single in just a little bit, but
Yes, ma'am.
you've got a pretty stacked lineup for people who want to see you this weekend.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be tonight. We've got a show over in Seneca that we'll play from 6:30 to 8:30. But our biggest show, I have most fun when I get with my full band. We've got a show in Easley at the Silos.
Oh,
Hopefully,
nice.
if it doesn't get rained out, we'll be there. So.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
And now
ma'am.
when you perform, does it take you a minute to kind of get in the zone? Does the crowd reaction
It does.
help? Okay.
It does. Okay. The bigger the crowd, the better I play.
Okay,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right. That boy from Pickens, if you haven't heard him yet, we're going to send you off to the band. We'll have you get set up there, grab your guitar, and we're going to be able to hear that single right now. Luke Deuce, if you haven't heard him, like I said, he's got really something to write home about. So we're excited to hear this single right now. And if you want to check out those shows, we're going to put that info on your screen right now. But for right this second, Luke, getting all mic'd up there, thanks so much for playing. Take it away.
Bye for now, but it's not farewell. This is something only time can tell. Bags are packed and you're ready to set your sails. always been a dreamer. So go chase that rambling fever. I just want you to know that every road you go down, wherever your heart takes you, I won't slow you down. Whatever you're looking for, you can count on one thing. Wherever you're going, that's where I'll be. Send a postcard of those big cities. Those bright lights sure are pretty. Keep pretending you're still with me. Well, I hope you remember, even though we're still together, I just want you to know that every road you go down, wherever your heart takes you, I won't slow you down. Whatever you're looking for, you can count on one thing. Wherever you're going, that's where I'll be.
Where I'll Be, brand new single. Luke Deuce, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely go check him out in Seneca.